For 12 Oregon counties, including Clackamas, may be moved from high to extreme risk on Friday because of that surge in COVID cases. We're told the governor is looking at the number of COVID cases and how close hospitals are to being overwhelmed. She's then expected to announce her decision tomorrow. We're anxiously awaiting that, and many businesses are anxiously awaiting that announcement because for them, it would mean shutting down once again.
Yeah, they're going through this back and forth once again with the restrictions. Lindsay Nadrich spoke with business owners about that impact to them. Lindsay joining us live with much more.
If Clackamas County is moved to extreme risk, that means no more indoor dining at restaurants and gyms and other recreational facilities. Would also have to limit capacity even more. For some, though, as you mentioned, that would mean closing completely once again. That's a sound these lanes were missing for most of last year.
When you're closed for 11 months and you have no income coming in, it's hard to keep the lights on.
Michelle Husted with Milwaukee Bowl says they've only survived because of grants, loans, and donations from customers, something they're extremely thankful for.
We're doing everything we can to stay open. We've been here since 1957, and we want to be here for another 50 years.
If Clackamas is moved to extreme risk, gyms and indoor recreation facilities smaller than 500 square feet could have a maximum of 1 customer and 1 employee. Places larger than 500 square feet could have a maximum of 6 people, not including employees. Under those capacity restrictions, Michelle says it wouldn't make sense for them to stay open. Bowlers we spoke with say another closure would be disappointing.
Really hard on the business if they don't have it open.
I think it's important to keep the small businesses open and people active. It's not healthy to stay inside and just wander. We need to be out and about. And as long as we have our mask and keep our distance, I think we should be fine.
Michelle says they're doing everything possible to keep people safe as they bowl and hopes they're allowed to keep doing that.
Well, I know it's not essential. I get that. It's essential to us, though. It is our business. So we do want to be open, and we do want to be able to, have the community be able to come in and bowl.
Health officials said these next 3 weeks will be critical in slowing the spread of COVID-19 as we deal with that 4th wave, which is why tighter restrictions are being considered. Some good news, though. Governor Brown said if she does have to move counties to extreme risk, another shutdown is likely not to last as long because of how quickly people are getting vaccinated. Reporting live, I'm Lindsay Nadrich, KOIN 6 News.